Hi, this is Dodger and you're watching my show. So unfortunately, we do not have the super fancy amazing camera today, but Ro took it so that she could film a really cool vlog, so I can't really be angry. Also, I'm really excited because Trish from Wowasai is going to be visiting and she and I are gonna go on a hair adventure together. Now, I've said it in a video, you can't back out, Trish. Anywho, so for gaming news, you may or may not know that there's actually going to be no multiplayer option for Dragon's Dogma, which many people have been upset about. I haven't been all that upset because I'm a huge fan of single-player modes in games. So in order to pick up the slack of not having a multiplayer section, they're actually incorporating some like asynchronous group battles, kind of like with Dark Souls, where everybody's online and you are all working toward the same goal, but you're not actually playing with other people, if that makes sense. So they have an encounter in this game called the Dragon, and the way that it works is the damage that you and your pawns do accumulates on top of damage that other people in their games, along with their pawns, have done. So everybody, once the dragon is finally defeated, everybody gets some loot. Like, it's worth it for you to fight it, even if you're not the person who actually kills it, but the person who does kill it gets the best loot. If you're playing the game not connected to the internet, you can still find the Dragon and you can still fight it, but it won't be the same. It'll be different for you. I think that it's an interesting idea. It's a good way for them to stick with the single player the way that they wanted, but to also incorporate a way that there's this kind of group community feeling toward fighting something. Dragon's Dogma is going to be released May 22nd in North America and May 25th in Europe. It kind of sucks because I don't think many people know a whole lot about the game, so I'm not positive that the game is going to sell very well, but it sounds like they're doing so many really interesting, innovative things with it, so I encourage you to check it out or to at least play the demo. Okay, are you guys ready to hear something that is just so nonsensical to me? That's just like, why does this even matter? Why do we even care? So Microsoft is trying to patent a controller that can tell who you are depending on the pressure sensitivity that is utilized when you hold onto the controller. Oh my god, it just sounds so useful! Who was sitting at this meeting and heard this idea and went, that is brilliant! Okay, first obvious reaction is I don't understand why this is necessary. We've moved so far beyond things that are actually practical and useful and helpful for actual game systems. Not saying that we shouldn't keep playing with ideas, but something like this is not necessary for the issues that we're having right now with mechanics. It's literally just playtime, something that sounds fun and would be cool if it totally worked. But let's be honest, it's going to be finicky. I don't know about you, but if somebody said to me, okay, this controller will remember who you are based on how you hold it, I would be thinking, okay, I better hold it the same way every time. Oh no, how do I normally hold this? Is it like this? Now this technology would make sense for something like, say, a cell phone. I would love it if I could pick up a phone and have it go, oh, you're the one who's supposed to be holding me, and then I'd be able to use it. Although that would get annoying if you were ever like, oh my gosh, grab my phone, take this picture of me and this alligator, it loves me so much. As a final bit of news, Bioshock Infinite has unfortunately had their release date pushed. It was originally supposed to come out on October 16th, which unfortunately is when a lot of games are coming out, so this might actually work in its favor, but it's now going to be coming out on February 26th. When this announcement was made, they said the typical thing, which is, we are pushing this back because we want to make this game as good as it can be. We want to make sure that everything is perfect, or at least as close to perfect as we can get it. The possibility that has been talked about is that they're adding in some sort of multiplayer functionality, which I don't know whether or not that's true because they've talked about it in such a limited capacity. They've only mentioned it very briefly, nothing's been very definitive. I mean, definitely, if they're doing multiplayer, that extra time would help them out colossally, but I would be surprised that they hadn't even talked about it. So in short terms, it's being pushed until February. We're not entirely sure why, but as long as it makes the game better, I don't mind. They did the exact same thing with the original Bioshock, and I love that game, so I'm willing to wait. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that you guys have an amazing night and an amazing day tomorrow, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah! Is it like this?